Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing an art tutorial. A lot of people have been asking, and I asked some of my followers what they'd want to see from an art tutorial. So I decided I'm just going to do a painting tutorial. I hope you enjoy, and I hope that you get something out of this. I'm sure you guys watching this tutorial obviously have some basic knowledge of art, so I don't feel like I have to explain every single thing in this video. But if you need it, I, put a gradient on the eyes, and I have it on an alpha lock, and, Being completely honest, I just pick random colors and hope it looks good. If it doesn't, I click undo, I darken the edges of my eyes so it looks less flat, and it just, adds a bit to the piece. You can see here I'm just, doing whatever, hoping it looks good. Now we are moving on to the pupil of the eyes. I love doing this part when painting eyes just because it just makes it look so much better. The color of the eye goes at the bottom, and then I put blue at the top to represent like the reflection, and I started doing that a bit ago, and it added so much more life to my paintings, and it made also the eyes, made them look less flat. Now we are shading the face. I literally take any color that I think looks pretty decent and put it wherever. Obviously not wherever. I feel like in order to paint, you gotta understand your art in a 3D sense, I guess. I usually put shadows top of the nose and in front of the muzzle a little bit. I don't think I do it here, but I do in my other paintings. In the ear and under the neck, because I don't know, shadows would be there, I guess. I think I mixed up the clips, but it's fine because it still applies. Usually before I jump into the painting, I put a multiply layer and try to figure out the way that I'd want the lighting to be, because I don't want to sit there and struggle, it just works. I am so sorry for the rest of this clip because I didn't even realize I left it in. I didn't watch the footage, so I just kind of edited it together and then put it and then I decided, I'm gonna do the voiceover. So, same thing. I literally just showed that other clip, but it's fine. Here is how I do hair in photo form, because every single time I recorded me doing the hair, it crashed. I redid it like 4 times. So, here's the hair. While I'm blending the hair, I'm just gonna describe, I guess, when I'm doing hair, I split it up into chunks in whatever direction that it could be going. And regardless on lighting, I do darkest at the ends and lighter in the middle. Because later, when I do the lighting, I, fix it. Or I'll change it in the actual painting of it. Right now, I'm literally just blending colors together. I think you can do this with any blending brush, but I use a chalky brush to add a texture to all the strokes. just because, I don't know, I'm not really a fan of really smooth digital paintings. I like when you can see like the brush strokes and stuff, so, you know, it's just preference. Go with whatever you're comfortable with. Whenever I'm painting a character with multiple colors in their hair, I put the other color on a separate layer because I don't want to accidentally blend the two colors together and create like a gradient somewhere where I don't want it. Here I am blending these two random pieces of hair that I put next to my drawing of my character Tap Water. Yeah, I actually really like blending in my digital paintings. I think it is the most calming process ever. It is such like a stress reliever. Yeah. I completely forget that I mess up doing this whole thing, but I put all of my, look, I'm messing up, oh my gosh. Okay, I put all of my line art on an alpha lock and then have a layer above that's not on anything, so I can go in and fix stuff where maybe I forgot to color or the line art's just a bit messy. Any color that's closest to the line art will be the color of the line art, so I'm going in there with the dark gray because that's, you know, the color that's closest to the line art, so it blends. I darken the mouth, like the line art of the mouth, just because I feel like that adds a bit of depth, you know. I'm going to go in and add some gray around, so it will also add depth and give it a bit more of a 3D look. Here I am shading the inside of the ear. I struggle with it because I realized I didn't like the way that I drew the ear, but I'm not gonna redo it. Yeah, it's fine. I am fixing the edges of the eyes so there's less of that like grainy texture from the brush that I use. I'm just fixing any, weird imperfections that I do not like. The collar of this shirt is done so bad, but it's fine. Because I don't think people were asking for a clothing tutorial. But, I apply the exact same thing that I did with the face to everything else. Anything else that has line art, it's the exact same process. Now we're moving on to painting the hair. I'm just coloring the line art wherever it needs to be colored. I really like doing this process because it starts to look more like the final product, and it's fun. I grouped everything on a layer so it gets out of my way, and I go in and pick the darkest color of the hair and the lightest color of the hair and just add streaks for hair strands within the hair. Here's another example of me doing that exact same thing that I just explained. I have no idea why I drew these two hair strands here, but it's fine. Scary part of the painting, I am merging all of my stuff together. That's usually why I can't go back and fix something, but I merge everything together and add a multiply layer on clipping and erase where I want any of the lighting. Just do whatever looks good. Follow that exact same plan lighting that you did before, because I set the shadows and painting up like that, so it would be weird if I had lighting coming from somewhere else. I'm pretty sure the rest of this is me messing with the hue sliders and gradient maps because I couldn't figure out anything that I liked. Looking back on it now, I think I should have done something that had a bit more orange, like I have going on here. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I don't know why I didn't decide to cut this out, but it's fine. I guess it's fun to watch. I changed the background color because I think that was my problem on why I didn't like the multiply layer that I had. I had a basic texture, and then I put a add layer above my multiply layer and add some lighting for the background to add, I don't know, just a bit more color. Now we're moving on to the best part of the piece, where you sit there and you just do little details. I'm adding hair strands with the 6B pencil brush because it looks nice. If I was painting a furry, this is where I would just be doing like strands of fur. This is where you put the eye shines, you know, anything else that your character would have. I know my process is a little bit weird, but I go in and I add shadows. You could do this before or after you do that like whole hair strand thing, but I do the shadows now because I already have all the lighting there, and I just put the shadows wherever the lighting is not. It works the best for me. Here you see me struggling with adding my name. I really hope you got something from this tutorial, and I can't wait to see what you make.